We're crying in the club. Guess who finally listened to Teezo? Touchdown! I've heard so many good things about Teezo, and I am just happy that I finally decided to check out his debut album, How Do You Sleep at Night? This was a ride, and I was so happy to be on it. I don't regret it at all. And then the whole rock and boom genre that he's invented, very fitting, very well fitting. The first song, okay. I really like the Spider-Man line. Have you seen the new Spider-Man? Absolutely, yes. I personally have seen the new Spider-Man. His flow really impressed me on this track because I expected it, but I kind of didn't, but I kind of did. But even still, it was really fun to hear him spitting like that. Because I loved him rapping over this like almost Avril Lavigne-ish Simple Plan type of song. It was so badass. And that line, I'm gonna do it anyway, felt, homie. I feel that it was just a fun ride to start off. You thought Janelle Monáe. The cymbals and the drum pattern for this one just took me all the way out. It was so just immersive. I was instantly bopping. And then the Nicolas Cage reference. Absolutely. Coming off the Spider-Man line from OK, my mind instantly went to National Treasure. And then Noir Spider-Man. Oh my god. And then the switch up. I love the switch up to like the softer alternative sound, but then there was that kind of infusion of R&B, so he was also in his R&B bag at the same time. Crazy! Janelle Monáe peeking in and out was also a nice touch. I am a little sad that she was just there for just a little bit. She didn't get her own verse or anything, but I still enjoyed hearing her. Oh, his falsetto. Not gonna lie, no shade or anything. I kind of heard a little bit of Jacquees in there. In a good way. I really did want more Janelle though, but the song was pretty cool overall. Is that how you say it? It was an angry sounding song, but I do remember hearing this on TikTok because while Teezo was promoting the album, this song was pushed heavily. I understand why. It's such an attention catcher, and I just love the 80s influence that's thrown in here. He was kind of giving me the lead singer from Ready for the World. Let me love you down. Kind of like that. Oh, his voice during the high notes. Them lungs were working. The way he sung Girl. The harmony on the pre-chorus was chef's kiss. And this is the song that really hit for me in terms of him being himself, because you can really tell his authenticity was really coming out strongly, and I was here for it. Sweet. Teezo said, let me clear my throat. I was very into the beat, and overall it was a very laid back tune. And for the feature, it just felt like she was caressing me. Her voice is so soothing. It felt like she was about to just jump through the song itself and give me a hug. I loved her as the feature. Impossible is probably one of my favorites. No, forget probably. It definitely is one of my favorites from the album. If you've seen my previous reviews, you know I go crazy over some guitars. And for this one, I'm just like, did you really think I wasn't going to say anything about the guitars? 2 seconds in, the song automatically just had me in my feelings in the best way. I literally got 2 seconds into the song before I had to restart it, because I just love these types of songs, and his voice, the deeper voice that he was pulling was really captivating for me. So was the art school line. The art school line really hit deep for me. Filling out that FAFSA for a major outside of something artistic was like painful for me, so I definitely felt this line. It was just such a good ass foot tapping song, and the message of being told, nope, can't do that. That is too hard for you or anybody to accomplish. The message just, it was everything to me. I love the counting in the background. I love the goddamn and the Lord that was going on. And then that one Who Said It Was Impossible where he went up a key was absolutely fucking amazing. The chanting and the singing during the long Impossible that he sung, the song was why I was glad that I was finally checking this album out, because man, did this one deliver. Neighborhood. It was funny seeing Neighborhood spelled this way, which is the correct way, because I'm used to spelling it out in the neighborhood way for the group The Neighborhood. But this song overall was pretty groovy. The fire alarm did take me out, but his voice was very commanding, and I feel like he did a really good job at painting things visually within the song. But I feel like this would be me kind of as a neighbor overall. Leave me alone, please. Thanks. Mood swings. This one had kind of a 70s vibe to it because of the bass, but the beat did modernize it. But I totally fucking was into that 70s vibe that I mentioned. I feel like it had line dance potential. I could see like a mass of black people dancing to this, given like a cha-cha slide type of party. And that's one of those where people would be dancing to it without paying attention to the lyrics, because you know us. We will get down to anything that sounds good, the beat's good, the vibes are good, we're gonna fucking dance to it, even if the lyrics are crazy as hell or very sexual. Will dance to anything that's catchy. The wee is the highlight of the song for me. It just, yeah. It smells like ice cream. But when the beat changes, that feels like the point of where you are introducing to your black family that you are a weirdo. And they better fucking love you for it. Too Easy featuring Isaiah Rusk. The verses were very early 2000s, and it kind of reminded me of Beggin' by Mainskin. Sidebar, Beggin' by Madcon. That version is superior for me. I'm sorry, I'm not arguing. The R&B switch up was so good. It had a similar feeling to me as Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge, but like the slow version. Familiarity. Man, overpaid and underworked. Boy, do I feel that. The way I related to this song and some parts of it, I know the production was more so on the simpler side, but I feel like that really helped to really push the lyrics and the relatability of the song. The chorus is one of my favorites because it's so colorful, and we love a slightly motivational tune. I'ma make it, no ifs, ands, or buts. Or as I just started saying, ain't no ifs, ands, or booties. The way Plan is sung and extended out is so beautiful. And I really resonated with the way Gone was sung at the end of the song. I Don't Think You See Me featuring Isaiah Rusk. Second feature, I loved it overall. Before I started playing the song, I just read the title and I was like, ha! This could be the name of my autobiography. Another R&B switch up was here and I was obsessed. This is more so on the neo-soul side, but one of my favorites. Easily. Daddy Drama Mama had that acoustic guitar that just slapped. What about the curse we're all sharing? Used to be young and full of words. These kind of were deep lines for me because I, again, resonate with some parts of the song aside from the I hate you. I could never say that to my parents. And the harmonizing on rings. Oh my god. Okay, so I totally had to stop recording for a second because my camera died. We love that. As I was saying, Daddy Mama Drama, very relatable because I feel the meaning of the song when it comes to like reaching out and calling family. And I just love how the song builds. It builds very, very nicely. It gave me chills overall. The electric guitars are so fulfilling, just fitting and satisfying overall. I made the face when the guitars were going off. New Nay. I felt like, why are we even in the club after the last song? But we're here. We're crying in the club. Production was very low-key, but it was still a very cool song. Very catchy. I was just kind of sad that it was really short. The intro for Stranger, oh my god. It felt like the warm and like nice summer springtime sun should have been just all over me while I was listening to this, and his voice kind of reminded me of Prince a little bit. The responsive verses were very interesting. I just love the bass on the second chorus. The way the song just grows was very beautiful and very intricate, and I just loved figuring out how this was just gonna grow even more. Okay, the original was better. Who the fuck is the director? I feel that. I love the piano on this one. He has a very cool way of delivering his lines that I've noticed that throughout the album. His line delivery was very nice, which is funny that I'm saying it that way because I love the play on film in this song. And it was also great because when you think about film and TV and movies, anything really, someone always, of course, naturally has an opinion because we're human. Something is always better than one thing to someone. There's nothing wrong with that. But the EDM drop was very unexpected, but because it was unexpected, I liked it. And I thought it was fitting as the last song, but turns out that was not the last song because we got 3 more and I was so happy, especially with Up and Down. Oh my god, this was one of my favorites. There was a 90s like SWV feel, kind of low-key rap vibe to it that it was everything to me. It was my favorite beat-wise, and just overall the song was very smooth feeling. And the song is very... I'm gonna put the emoji in here because that's literally what I thought about while I was listening to this song. The beat on Out of Respect was crazy. It was kind of gritty, and I like the vocal effects because that really complemented that, because it was really heavy. And then him rapping on this beat, absolutely, because this beat just needed rapping, I feel. Third Coast was cool. Again, it kind of caught me off guard. I felt like the start of the song was very Cash Money. Then it got Grown and Sexy beat-wise. I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. It felt like a clash of different time periods. Modern because of his flow, but Grown and Sexy. But Cash Money is still there. And then it switched up again. It went to 90s girl group because he was in his R&B bag. And why did it end like that? Because the ending was kind of sad. But overall, it was a very fucking fun ride. I can see why people were going absolutely crazy over Teezo all on TikTok. Lots of electric guitars, which I love, obviously. His uniqueness really screamed at the top of its lungs on this album, and I am in love with that. I think his uniqueness will take him very, very far, because we need something new and fresh, like all the time, and I'm very open and welcoming to it. I just hope when people feel confident and comfortable enough to just freely express themselves, because that is the coolest shit ever to me, and that is Teezo in a nutshell. And production wise, it was on the lighter side for me, but his personality just makes up for it. It was also super intricate to me because of his vocal performance, and like I mentioned before, how interesting he makes his lines sound. He doesn't make anything sound too plain or basic, and I can't wait to see how his voice grows. I can't wait to see what else he does musically. I'm excited for his career, and I'm glad I checked this album out because I am happy to be here. But yeah, thanks for listening to me rant about Teezo Touchdown. I'm so happy I finally listened to this. Let me know what your favorite song was. Leave me a comment, like the video so we can keep talking about more music. My name is Rain. Subscribe to my channel, and I will talk with all of you later.